to Austria. Let's hope this one's a good one.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
It's not that good. I'm second. Nah, it is actually pretty good.
The stage is set and the curtain is rising for another Formula One Grand Prix. We're expecting close fights up and down the field today, so hold on tight. We're moments away from lights out.
Looks like Inters will be the best start
here in Spielberg with just 10 corners, 7 rights and 3 lefts, making up the total distance of 2.6 miles. And expect to see a lot of cars running wide today, especially through the last corner, as the wet conditions make the cars skittish through the downhill sections. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The fence starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ace, Sainz, Max Verstappen and Perez, Norris, Ricciardo, Leclerc and Pierre Gasly, Vettel, Stroll, Fernando Alonso and Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
This is not going to be a great race, guys.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
So it's saying that Inters are the best. We are going to go with that first strategy. But this, our first pit stop all depends on when that rain does start to die off and go away, is when we do need to start really organising our pit strategy. So we will not actually be able to see the rest of our pit strategy or know what will actually happen until towards the later end of this race. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get underway with the Austrian GP. And instantly we are into a barrier. Having a bit of trouble getting off from the start. But instantly catching up with the two pack leaders. Getting a lot of wash. We just got to play it safe. As we can't find any traction at all. Running it down the inside of Sainz. Trying to just keep up with these two Mercedes as they probably won't go too far. As this rain will slow everyone down. Quite a substantial amount. Oh, Jesus. The car's not whipped the nicest off the start after a low gear corner. Especially in this torrential weather. Got a quick shift out of some of these corners and try to it will take us a couple of laps to find the sweet spot for this car. As this rain does start to prove a bit difficult for these cars to handle him. Oh, getting shoved by Perez. And there was no gap there. As we start to create the racing line for the track, as you can see, the darker line along this track, because these inters are starting to do their job and clear the water, which over time these cars will slowly pick up the pace and we will get quicker times.
Car in front is 2.3 seconds.
The faster these cars start to go and the more they spread out, the better the racing line will be. And soon enough we'll be able to stay on softs. We'll get onto some slick compounds eventually during this race, because the area will start to dry up enough and the car tires will be hot enough to start evaporating all that water. But that's if we can even get them hot enough to even do that.
Left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
So as we can see, we're already probably going to be back onto the slicks in no time.
Gap to teammate behind is 12.1 seconds.
Mick Schumacher only being 12 seconds behind. Shows how much this field is bunched up. Usually by now he'd be 20 seconds behind.
Still on the right tyres for the time being.
Just for now. As we are catching Hamilton, we're having a little bit of problem getting that car out of that corner. Once that rear end, once you lose that rear end, there is no hope getting it back. Because of these being rear-wheel drive cars, you can't just... Yeah, it's more of a pray to God, hope you don't die type of car. As I said towards the start of the season, near Portugal actually, only fight the group you're in. Don't fight other groups that you know you can't get yourself up into. So like, for Perez, he could probably get himself up into this group, but he's too busy in his own group with Sainz and Verstappen. Whereas Hamilton, Bottas and me are their own little group. Back into the car, getting a little bit scribbly. Ribbity-bitty-bitty-bitty. Oh no. Hoping this weather.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Can't close in an awful deal, but we know that Bottas is not running away yet. Weather report.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
Alright, we'll check on him in about 10 minutes time, so that's... What's that? We're doing 1 minute 16 per lap, so that's about 8 or 7 laps time. We're in about 8 to 7 laps time.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds.
It's because I hit that curb on the inside. Screwed me up. Whoa. Once the car starts slipping, that's the end of it. slowly catching Hamilton.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Our control units our control electronics are having a bit of a problem. They are getting a bit of use, so they've got to deal with the traction control, ABS, and the ERS. And then the DRS at the same time. It could be literally just the electronics for the engine. But we can live with that part being damaged. As it is only saying 62%. Hamilton having his rear end going for a bit of a squabble.
We've got a great chance of taking the position. Come on, we know you can do it.
Yeah. That's great. I don't think I can go for the position due to it being wet. Let's see. Let's give it a crack. Without putting it into the wall. Not really. Once it comes dry again, we'll absolutely slice through them. Having a real big problem coming out of some of these corners.
Is beginning to pull away. We're leading our teammate by 28.7 seconds.
Yeah, 27 point something seconds.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Weather report.
The rain is passing. Expect it to ease up in the next few minutes. The dry line will come in quickly, so don't waste any time getting back up to speed. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Alright, here we go. We can start pushing the car just a tiny bit harder. We'll ask him again at the end of the next lap what it's like.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Yeah, because we're not ready for a pit stop yet. We'll pit when these guys pit. Gotta follow them. And as you can see, the laps are starting to get a little bit more quicker now. I cannot keep it out of that bloody barrier. Closing in on Hamilton.
The weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the Inters for now.
And as you can tell, the car is starting to slightly get a lot quicker now. Accidentally clicked the freaking doodah button. I had to just let it go, so I hit the fucking banner. That banner's been looking at me funny. Said all my viewers are terrible. Just waiting for this wet weather to kind of wear off, go away. But it doesn't seem like it's going to do that. Having problems trying to keep the car just planted on the track. Uh-oh. Come back, Hamilton. Not done. Oh. God, this car is so hard to... Oh, my Jesus.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
So whoever is the first Mercedes to go in, because the problem is they're that close that they can't even go in together. Otherwise they double stack and then one of them falls very far behind. So what they have to do is they have to do it at separate times. So...
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
No, but the track is speeding up, Jeff.
Gap to car in front is 2.2 seconds.
I do need to watch the tyre heat though. As this track is drawing out, the tyres are going to start heating up astronomically. As we see, we are having a pretty quick pace. As these tyres are sitting on around about 80 degrees.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
We will start coming onto the softs, but the question is, Hamilton's going in. Bottas is also coming in. They're double stacking.
The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Oh, Bottas is already out, so when we come out, Bottas is going to be the first one we're going to have to chase down.
Complete, go now.
Alright, here we go. Chase down Bottas.
2 stops left now. 2 stops.
Ricardo. Ballsy move. as the softs just absolutely beam past. It's still a bit too wet to go third gear around that corner, but we should start to see the car perform a lot better. Here we go. Chasing down Bottas now. We have to.
Gap to teammate behind is 42.3 seconds.
Still a light sprinkle of rain, but it's nothing to get our knickers in a knot yet about. Now, as to why we're going with a 3 pit stop strategy, I have no clue.
The gap behind us is 5.5 seconds.
Valtteri Bottas thinking he's fast, I'm faster. He thinks he can run, but he's not being able to run it too far. Oh, time to readjust the chair. My back's hurting. It's never good. There we go. Might help if the chair's a little bit lower. Oh my jeez. Alright, so sitting second so far. This isn't too bad. Oh, Valtteri looking quite dangerous. Everyone getting fast laps.
Just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Well, Hamilton, now Perez. Who's next? These lap times will keep rearranging themselves for quite a few more laps as everyone starts to find how far they can push the car on the track.
Was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Running a bit wide there, didn't get the brake right. Using this ARS to its maximum ability. Try and catch Bottas. We are going to do whatever it takes to catch him.
Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Trying to slowly catch him. Almost. Almost. I'll catch him this corner.
We're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
That dirty wind off that car is phenomenally horrid, and it screws with my car. If no one knows what dirty wind means, go and research it. It's to do with the aerodynamics of the car in front. So basically the way he's piercing the air, oh, lock up. The way that he pierces the air creates a disturbance in the air for me, which screws with my aerodynamics, which makes my aerodynamics less better, creating the car to be a lot more unstable. Therefore, I lose a lot of downforce in my corners. Full race update.
You're sat in P2. Bottas is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap behind is 8 seconds. They're on old softs. Your pit window opens in 9 laps time. 42 laps to go.
Dangerous move there, could have cost me the race. Oh. Really wanting this position right now. Don't know how else to take it. We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon. Right, let's not stay behind this car for long. We need to get past. Starting to take some underbody damage.
Taken some damage. You may start to notice it.
If I keep pushing like this, we'll have him overtaken within the next 2 laps. no one asked me exactly how that happened. I just did. Oh, just I locked the front wheels and then they just didn't turn. Hang on a second, I got this.
We think the underbodies incurred some slight damage.
That was terrible. Yeah, who's telling me to do that? I don't know whether I incurred damage, but I'm pretty sure I did. Let's try it again.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Nice clean overtake, and we have the ability to just absolutely run away. Right, we're in danger now.
The underbody's taken a little damage. Watch out for it. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
George Russell. Oh my god. Lifesaver. Absolute menacing Bottas there. Something said this is a small track.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
We are going to be overtaking cars like it's trivia. Can't really shake Bottas, so we've just... Go try and lose him in the next lot of back markers. Off we go. Oh, running wide. As the car's downforce does not handle. And away we go. Just like that.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Bottas just absolutely demonizing us in the rear view mirror. What's the... we'll go for another couple of laps. Obviously Bottas will stay out with us. And he will try and commit to the same strategy as me. Only for so long.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Yeah, you got DRS this time around, but it does nothing when he's behind me. Just gonna pause it there. Oh, Jesus. I'll be back. I gotta go to the toilet. Absolutely have to. Right. Let's get back to it. Shall we? Oh, bit of contact there. Scrolling for position. This is just typical Austria. Because of those two DRS zones, they do make it quite hard. We can go another lap on these tyres. What does Perez pit on to? Because if he goes mediums, then we have to go to mediums too. We'll have to go one more lap just to see what everyone pits onto. Because if everyone's going mediums, then obviously we should probably go mediums as well. And that will carry us to the end of the race. But we're keeping a pretty consistent speed, so...
The car behind is gaining on you by 5/10 a lap.
Looks like everyone's gone onto softs again. We might be undercutted here by Bottas, we don't know. Let's see if we can try and retain our first position. Bottas is only just coming around the corner. He's failed to undercut us.
Clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Our teammate just behind us. Full race update.
Fourth position. You're in fourth position. Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is
Whoa.
4.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Bottas behind. Our gap behind is 5.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, gap to leader, 10.7 seconds. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps, 28 laps to go.
So our next set of softs will have to carry us for 16 laps, which they could do. It's going to be hard, but let's see. 28 laps to go. Valtteri Bottas.
He's giving it everything. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Let's see what we can do. Here we go. The fastest lap once again.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Bottas thinking he can have a faster lap than us. He would think wrong. Here we go. Around that corner. Max Verstappen going in. So softs are the strategy. We will be seeing another set of softs, and then
some time to the car behind.
That will be the race.
Nick is in the pit. Nick in the pit.
So Bottas obviously got caught in some traffic and is struggling to make some time back on us. But this may leave us in a very good position to win the Austrian Grand Prix, just off winning the French Grand Prix. Carrying more underbody damage, and we've spun it. Ah, Bottas. Ooh, not a good spin. Let's see what we can do. Another bit of underbody damage. There's a big group just going across the finish line. Walk on. And who is this behind us? Oh, I've pressed the ring button again. Oh my god. I gotta stop doing that. It's Alonso, and it looks to be... I can't figure out the last person. We will not let that back marker go past us. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, bees. That's never good. Oh my god, my hair. Getting in my eyes. Letting Alonso past Ocon. So much for a rainy start to the race, as, well, now, it's perfectly daytime. Lando Norris out of the session. As I said to you guys, we needed this man to be out of the session so we could win, and I think we've got it. I think we may win the rivalry, as we are on pole position. So if we win qualifying and get a better position than him in next race's qualifying, we win the rivalry.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
I don't know how he's done it. I don't know whether it's an engine failure.
Okay, clear.
Or he's just gone straight on. But it doesn't really matter. As we continue our pursuit towards the end of this race. 20 laps to go. Let's see what this car's made of. Probably just a bunch of metal. And plastic. And rubber. But that doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. I'm hilarious. Very funny. Bottas is slow. He's just overtaken the rest of the back markers. He's now got his eyes on me. We could be in some serious trouble. Oh, car just not wanting to sit quite nicely. Our engine component. Surely 69% to 60%. Oh, we will have to change both of those at the end of this race, as it is getting quite serious. We may have to back off with the extensive usage of the ERS, as that does start to work. But that is the first time we'll have to replace that car after, I think this is round 8, so it would have lasted 8 races worth. Oh, sending it into the barrier. Absolute pine cone. No one asked. Don't even. I don't know how I've lost traction of the car on that corner twice now. It's the ripple strip on the outside there. The back tyre must have just...
The pit window. You'll be on the softs. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Must have just clipped the back of that curb strip, and the car's just... here's the man. Here's the man in the myth, the legend. Bottas. Valtteri Bottas. Well, we have a contender. We'll have to fight him off once again, like we have been all race, as this car just can't keep a consistent pace. Hey, Will, there's the DRS. Squeezing in for that corner. Try and pull away a bit. We're not going to overuse the ERS because there's no point. He's going to overtake us here. Go wide. Oh. Does he have the DRS again? He surely does. But it doesn't matter because... we just take off like a rocket ship away from him.
In this lap, push now.
Off he goes. We're going to dive down the inside because he's going to have much more speed and he's going to have to brake earlier. Squeeze him out and off we go back into a DRS zone. 3 DRS zones on this track makes it quite easily for some great overtaking. The overtaking usually happens on that second DRS straight. Simply saying that is the longest DRS straight on this track. Also because you can use the first DRS straight to gather yourself. The second one's all about that speed and that first corner and getting that exit on that first corner just right so you can catch that car in front of you on that second DRS zone. We're not going to go into pits yet. We're going to keep using these tyres up as they're not ready. If we can get to lap 60 on these tyres, they've done their job.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Bottas squeezing us to the royal edge of the white line there. As it's just a repeat of the lap before and multiple other laps that we've had. He overtakes me out, I overtake him back. As we are the two fastest cars on this track. Hamilton's slowly gaining on us. We'll give him the space. Oh, bit of contact there. As we pull away, coming up to turn 1, going in a bit over. Too far away to make a dive move. But we will catch him on this straight though. Going down the outside of the corner. Wheel to wheel. Oh Jesus. Sending it into him.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I don't even understand.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
Obviously there's something wrong with our front wing. We've obviously incurred damage somewhere along the line. But Bottas can never run for long. If Bottas goes in this lap, we'll have to go in with him. He doesn't. I'd imagine he'll be coming in this lap. No, all hope is not lost. We will regain first, or at least fight for it. We do have 11 laps left and one more pit strategy. Bottas cannot go the rest of the race on his tyres. They won't last that long. He pitted a lap earlier before us, so therefore, by speaking terms, he should be pitting soon. If not this lap, like we are. Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Bottas stays out, we come in, Hamilton will pass us. Then Verstappen, Sainz, Perez. We did obviously have damage to our front wing.
Exit now.
Alright, push it all, push.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Coming out just ahead of Ricardo. I remember coming out in front of you earlier in the race, as the softs had just become the new fashion.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
I didn't even say anything. Vehicle condition.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it. No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So the one thing that Bottas will struggle with is the fact that I have back markers to help me out.
Green flag.
Back markers get... Oh no.
The gap to the car behind is 2.7 seconds.
I hope he's not out of the session. Apparently he ran into the wall. I don't know what happened. We no longer hold the fastest lap. But not to worry.
Our gap to the car in front is 14.3 seconds.
We should get the fastest lap off this. Nope. Fastest lap overall.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Fastest lap overall.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:08.4.
So we've got 2 seconds that we're going to shave off our own time. In the meantime, let's worry about trying to catch Perez. Or will the rest of them stick it out on these softs? They're going to be gigantically slower. They've got to come in. Bottas has to be coming in soon. His tyres will not make it. None of their tyres will make it 20 laps. They did it over 20 laps. Those softs won't last that long. I'm starting to get a bit worried here.
The gap to the car ahead is 12.9 seconds. Green flag.
A safety car would help us out here. Oh, a mere second off the fastest lap.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
I'm amazed. I'm pretty sure no one's going to pit. Surely not. They have to. Driver in front.
Perez is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 12.1 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 23 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 9.3. You're gaining by 8 tenths. 8 tenths.
There is no way that those softs have any traction left on them. They've got to all pit soon. They cannot keep racing on those tyres. They would be like almost 60 to 70% used by now. Especially if they're ones from quali. They'd have to be almost gone by now.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.7 seconds.
So we've just lost the Austrian Grand Prix because apparently everyone can do almost 30 laps on their softs from quali. Like, I understand the back the back end of the group, like from P10 down, like their tyres won't be that bad, but there is absolutely no chance at all this can be happening right now.
The line is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 10.3 seconds.
This is terrible. This is terrible news. This is absolutely terrible. Pit, you idiots. Surely this is not how I lose an Austrian Grand Prix. Everyone just literally uses their tyres till they're about to blow. I'm setting faster laps.
Lap of the race. Keep this up.
This is going to make me cry. I don't know how this has happened. Pit Bottas, please. Oh, please. I don't understand. Their tyres must be almost disintegrated by this point. I can't even make sense of this. This is new. I've never seen the IAA. It's like below their tyres. And here I am. Look at my tyres. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been hauling like a freaking bloodhound.
Final lap of the race.
But, like, I don't even understand how they haven't even screwed a tyre over yet. This has got to be a form of cheating, I swear.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
This is stupid. I lose an Austrian Grand Prix to a bunch of freaking AI on 100% used tyres. Bottas wins the Grand Prix. I've just been robbed of a win by the game. The game's had enough of me winning. Oh my god, that looked like it's just 6th place for us. I'm absolutely horrified.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
We're seriously giving the Dutchman driver of the day.
So, another fantastic...
Nah, screw off Toto Wolff. You look like an absolute freaking bean. Oh my god.
Mercedes are on top form.
I should be on that podium. I've been robbed. Been absolutely robbed by a bunch of people on overused bloody tyres.
Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean drive.
Max Verstappen only got 2 positions up on what he qualified in.
So that was an exciting
2 positions. Oh Jesus! What do you want?
You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Yep.
Do you think this team are performing as well as they could do?
Yeah.
Things
They're
are
terrible.
really heating up between you and your rival, aren't they?
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I'm traumatized. Time to end my career. That was absolutely... That has ruined this. Ha ha, Lando. Imagine DNFing. So that puts us up to 27 each. One race remaining. See who beats who. You'll have to come back for the next race. Could be a tie. I could win, he could lose. It all depends on the next race. We're going into round 9, which is Austria again. So we'll get to redeem ourselves again. I don't know why there's two Austrians apparently, but we will give it another crack. Apparently Canada's not in here, and I didn't see that when I started this, but now looking at it, we're missing Canada, and Canada should be with the next where we just raced. But that does put us fifth in the Drivers' Constructor Championship. So that is not too bad. But it should have been another gold one there. But no, it was not. And Sochi should not be in there. But anyway, another terrible, absolutely terrible race. We are more valuable than Mick Schumacher. That's only at 29%. What was it that we need to change? This. That's on 73%. And our ICE probably should get changed as we go into the next one. Now, we'll need to focus on our R&D department. We're going to want that one. And that's our next recommended, but I think we should go for that. That's going to give us more engine power. And our durability, we should stay away. Our chassis, this will give us should have given us a weight reduction, but we don't have any points left. Well, we do have points, but we don't have enough points to go for anything good. But what an absolutely terrible race. We've got 1 major coming in, 2, 3 minor, but we will see. MG
Our new
UK.
parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
So we do want these facilities to probably generate us some more R&D, but that will never happen because we're too poor. So in total, the progression history, we're not catching Williams, really. So let's see what the next Austrian Grand Prix brings, and then we'll be on to Britain, and that will be halfway through the season. Join back for round 9, back at Austria, again, tomorrow. I'll do it during the day tomorrow, but join us back tomorrow, around about midday, Australian time. Have a good one.